realized she just made the worst mistake of her life.
Real quick, okay? And I'll explain what's going on. Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tense enough, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Stand right back. Wait. Don't.
I'll tase you!
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed the gun! I shot him! Oh my god!
A traffic stop in the spring of 2021 turns into chaos for the officers, the driver, and the entire community when a fatal mistake becomes a national flashpoint, igniting a wave of unrest. As agitation spreads throughout the city, the tensions between the police and the public erupt, and the world watches to see what justice will look like in this explosive case.
This is the America we live in now. I got this war going.
The following report is based on official police records, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. On April 11th, 2021, two officers in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota stop a car when they notice expired tabs and an obstruction hanging from the rearview mirror.
Oh, sakes, dude. Really?
Move forward.
You're gonna stop right here.
Officer Kimberly Potter takes up position at the rear of the car as her trainee, Officer Anthony Lucky, approaches the door.
Hey, what's going on, man? You got a driver's license and proof of insurance for me at all?
Oh, that's inside.
You don't have a driver's license? Okay. What's your name? You're Daunte? Okay, gotcha. Well, there's a couple things reason why I stopped you. The air freshener hanging down there. Yeah, can do that. And then our other question is your tabs. Yeah, just keep looking for the insurance, and then I'm gonna write your name and date of birth down. All right?
The man they've pulled over is 20-year-old Daunte Wright, and a young woman named Elena is in the passenger seat.
I wanted to say he was lying, but I think he's honestly telling the truth. So,
As the police run Dante's information through the system, Daunte calls his mom for advice.
He called me and he said, "Mom, I just been pulled over." And I said, "For what?" Like, that was just my first response. Like, "What did you do?" And he said I had air fresheners in the window or in the rearview mirror. And then I said, "Okay, well, take them down." He was like, "You think I'm in trouble?" I was like, "No, you're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for?"
You can have air fresheners in the window? How do you spell fresheners? Fresheners. In my window? Oh my god. Chat, bear with me. Wait, where did he say he from? Well, let's go back real quick.
And some of the footage has never in Brooklyn's rear center, Minnesota, stop a car.
Brooklyn, Minnesota. What? That is so dumb, bro. You can have air fresheners. That is so dumb. That's probably the dumbest law I heard, bro. What? That's crazy.
Been pulled over. And I said, "For what?" Like, that was just my first response. Like, "What did you do?" And he said I had air fresheners in the window or in the rearview mirror. And then I said, "Okay, well, take them down." He was like, "You think I'm in trouble?" I was like, "No, you're not in trouble. What would you be in trouble for?"
But what the police find shifts the course of this traffic stop.
Just run him as Daunte Wright. No, just run him like you were in DBS.
Yeah.
Just don't put all that other information in.
Oh, okay.
See what it gives you.
Status: suspended, male. State records hit.
See? Don't want to cook for yourself.
He's got a gross misdemeanor warrant, and there's an OFP for a female, so I need to ID her. There's also residue, like weed on the middle console, so probably search the car. Apparently the car is his brother's.
You want to tell him what the more?
I'm already knowing that why she fucked up. She sounds so damn cocky of what she like. Why she sound so cocky, bro? She sound like she proud or something. Like, tone it down.
Warrant is for the weapons violation.
The officers, who have now been joined by a sergeant, return to arrest Daunte, taking the first steps toward an encounter that will end in disaster.
Just have him step on out.
Hey, Daunte. All right, man, here, do me a favor. Just step out of the car real quick, okay, and I'll explain what's going on. You can just put your phone on the dashboard there, okay?
So
and
am I going to jail?
I'll explain all that in a second, okay? Just turn around, put your hands on your back.
You're under arrest, Daunte.
Okay, so you are going to be under arrest, okay? You do have a warrant, so... Don't.
I'm not doing nothing.
Don't. You're tensing up, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Grant right back. Wait. Wait. Don't.
I'll tease you!
But Officer Potter's taser is holstered on the left side of her belt. She reaches to the right, tragically grabbing her 9mm instead.
I'll
You
tease
didn't see
you!
the gun in your hand, bro? So you tell me I pulled out a gun. You didn't feel the difference? You didn't feel the heaviness of the gun, bro? Like, how do you confuse a gun with a taser? And she says, I'll shoot you. She obviously knows she grabbed the gun. What you mean I'll shoot you? Bro, she...
Taser!
But the next sound is not the electric crackle of a taser, but the loud report of a single gunshot. Daunte Wright is instantly aware of what happened.
Ah, he shot me.
Oh, I just shot him.
You did?
Yes!
Okay.
I grabbed the wrong gun! I shot him! Oh my god!
Okay. Kim, sit down.
That's what happens
The
when
booming
your
s-
fucking ass, she acting cocky and shit. That's how you shot him. You acting cocky like she knows she would. Look how she was talking in the beginning of the video. She acting all damn cocky like... I don't even want to go back, bro. She pissed me off.
Bounds from down the street or from Dante's car, smashing into an oncoming SUV before rolling to a stop at an intersection a block away from the initial incident. One cop is already on the scene, and soon there will be many others.
Rachel talking about shots, but there's more units, please. We're gonna need additional units.
Kim, that guy was trying to take off with me in the car.
But Officer Potter is inconsolable, and the news isn't improving.
The driver is not breathing according to the passenger.
Oh my god! What have I done?
Shot the nigga while thinking it was a taser. Mind you, if I pick up this remote and I pick up this remote, I could obviously feel the difference between the remotes without even me looking at it because I could tell which one is which. But she gonna grab the gun, talking about it's a taser. You could obviously feel the difference of the two items without even looking at them, bro. I don't need to look at this knowing it's a smaller remote than this one. I could feel it all around it, bro. She did that on purpose, gang. She, like, bro.
Oh my god! I really felt just...
But no one else standing.
I really felt just... You fucking trashy. What did I do?
At the crash scene, where the police response is growing by the second, Elena gets out of the car as the officers prepare to move in on Daunte. Few, if any of them, know exactly what happened here.
We heard over the radio that Brooklyn Center officers...
And this is what I don't understand about these cops. Obviously, the nigga already got shot. Why the fuck you need a riot shield? You already killed the nigga. She gonna come out the dead and beat you? Like, what the fuck?
It was a possible shooting, took the male out of the driver's seat, and began performing a first aid on them.
Paramedics quickly arrive at the scene as well, but little can be done.
As I approached, I believe they stopped doing CPR. I checked a pulse on his right carotid for when I was aiming at about 10 seconds. I moved over to the left carotid to check over there as well. I did not feel a pulse.
Daunte Wright is pronounced dead at the scene, and while it's not clear if Officer Potter immediately received the news, a Hennepin County lieutenant finds her in a worrying state.
I got down to her level and I'm talking to her, and she was just repeating some things, and I just told her to stop talking. She repeatedly kept saying that she wanted to die. Again, how my conclusion came that there was something critical that took place. I'm going to prison. I want to die. Just let me die. I talked to her sergeant twice, and on the second time, he finally listened to me. I said, you need to take her gun from her, because I didn't know the whole realm of it, but I knew it wasn't good.
Officer Potter is led to an ambulance where she's checked out before being transported back to the police station. Officer
What exactly? I don't understand. Checked out for what? How crazy she fucking is? What does she need to make the checked out?
Potter, of course, is far from the only person experiencing trauma from the day's events.
I went outside screaming, like I was just so distraught. My neighbors heard me, and my neighbor's like, no, I'll drive you. And there was so much traffic, and I was like, oh my God, I can't. I got out of the car and I started running, but it was so far away. So I had to get back in the car, and I couldn't go any further. I just need yellow tape.
In the meantime, cops from several departments and jurisdictions have blanketed the area, and many still have very little knowledge about what happened.
Hi there. No, I don't have all the details. I just replaced my partner about 5 minutes ago. I haven't heard about any officers being hurt at all, but I don't know any details.
When Daunte's mom finally gets to the scene, she's confronted with the same lack of answers.
I finally got into the yellow tape, and the police officers were stopping me. I'm like, oh my God, is that my son? And I seen the car that we just gave my son 2 weeks ago was smashed up with another car. And I was like, oh my God, was he in an accident? And Brooklyn Center police officers were talking to me, and they said they had no information. They don't know what happened. I said, well, I know what happened. I was on the phone. He just shot my son.
The sight of this many police cars has attracted attention, and it's not long before the mood grows hostile.
Oh, it's me. You're the one that's yelling out a window while you're driving. These people don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened, and they're threatening to hurt people. Unbelievable.
But the atmosphere surrounding police shootings is tense in the spring of 2021, and that tension is perhaps especially palpable here in Brooklyn Center, where, less than 10 miles away, Derek Chauvin is on trial for the 2020 death of George Floyd, and as news breaks out about Daunte's shooting, the gathering crowd begins to take the shape of a full-fledged protest.
Daunte Wright! Daunte Wright! Hold the space! Hold the space! Text the people to come in. Avenue North, Lee Avenue North. Get people here. Do not be violent. Get the body pigs. Do not be crazy about it. I want you to fight them. Get people here right now. Text people here. Avenue North right now. Do not go to Ocean Door. The reason why there are so many pigs out here is because they know
Gucci a crash out.
But the growing unrest at the scene of Daunte's shooting is only the first glimpse of what is in store for Brooklyn Center as the day turns into night, and news of the incident continues to spread throughout the community. Riot squads gather at the police station as the protests spread and troubling reports come over the radio.
Minneapolis, female stated looting of Walmart will be happening soon, and hung up on it.
And as temperatures rise across the city, it's perhaps inevitable that some protesters are detained.
My phone is ringing. Can you see who that is, please? You don't have to answer it, but can you tell me who it is? Because it might be my mom, and she's going to be very disappointed in me. Oh, man. I thought I was doing the right thing. Girls are arriving at Smoke Shop Street. It's looking real great outside. It looks like you guys got it all under control.
Even as the protests turn chaotic in some areas, police must also confront destruction and theft throughout the city.
I'll be honest with you, I got no idea what to do here. Because I mean, everything on here is getting looted.
The wide net of property damage and looting sends the cops to multiple businesses throughout the night as they struggle to keep up with sporadic outbursts of criminal activity.
You better get the home! Get the home! Y'all better get home! Drop it! Stop it! Police, you're under arrest! Come on, your hands up! They probably just ran out of here. That kid looks like he's about 8 years old. Wow, this is the America we live in now. I got this war zone.
The local unrest continues throughout the following week, and the city reports that they've handled at least 200 calls ranging from burglaries to property damage. According to officials, more than 140 businesses are damaged, including several instances of arson. In the midst of the ongoing protests and community reaction, Officer Potter resigns from the Brooklyn Center Police Department on April 13th, 2 days after the shooting. The following day, she is arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter in the death of Daunte Wright.
So, yep, I'm just gonna,
Good. W. Yes, bro, she deserved it.
I know, I'm very sorry. Just, let's just face this way just for the sake of it. I'm just gonna pat everything down. Do you have underwear on?
No, it's just sports bra.
Okay.
There's no pockets.
There. Just kick your leg a little bit for me, thank you.
As she arrives at the jail, Potter has an emotional exchange with the officer escorting her.
I'd give you a hug, but that's probably not allowed.
What's that?
I can't give you a hug. It's probably not allowed.
Yeah, I just be aware that once you walk in the door, everything is recorded, so just and phone calls and everything. Just, I'm sure you know that. I'm just okay, and we'll make this as quick and clean as possible.
In September, the Minnesota Attorney General added first-degree manslaughter to her charges. At trial, Potter told the jury that she had never before used her taser or her gun on duty in her 26 years of policing, and insisted that she didn't want to hurt anybody that day. Daunte's mother posted a message on Facebook calling for accountability.
Just seen my son laying there, looked to me like he was dead, and I sat there and watched my son sit on the corner for hours and hours. That was my day. I watched my son underneath a yellow tent for seemed to be like a lifetime.
Kimberly Potter was convicted of first-degree manslaughter and sentenced.
What the fuck she smiling at her mugshot? That bond money must be good. If she have bond, that bond money must be good. Ain't no fucking way she's smiling at her motherfucking mugshot, gang.
February 2022, the city of Brooklyn Center agreed to pay Daunte Wright's family a lawsuit settlement of $3.25 million in June 2022. Kimberly Potter was released from prison in April 2023.
Damn, she lost